Uh, Hello everyone and welcome back. We're gonna continue playing Genshin and trying to see what we have to do. There's a couple events that we still have to work on. Especially building the snowman. So I think I'll maybe do that first. I did come back to Mondstadt to oh, whose birthday is it? Oh, the Grandmaster. Jean. Well, the acting Grandmaster. Or what? No, wait. It's Kaya. Sorry. I just saw the acting Grandmaster. I was literally like, oh, okay, it's Jean, but it's not. It's Kaya's birthday today. Oh, happy birthday, Kaya. What does he say? The acting Grandmaster gave me the day off, probably because it was my birthday. Too bad I wasn't in the mood for drinks, so I opted for a stroll instead. But you know, going where the wind takes me isn't all that different from what I always do. Haha. Oh, he's gonna do that laughing, the Genshin laughing animation. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Our jobs as Knight of Favonius can be both thankless and tough. The opportunity to leave our worries at the door, clear our minds, and just feel the breeze can be a real pick-me-up. So I ended up going a little further out than expected, only to find all these crystal flies around me. Well, is it just me, or were they always waiting for the winery's grapes to turn into fine alcohol? I'm not sure. Crystal flies, I guess they're into wine. Oh, Nixon! Hello, Nick. How's it going? What does he say? Either way, I've heard that you're quite fond of shiny little trinkets, so they're all yours. All in all, I think I'll refrain from solitary walks in the future. I'll ask you to come along instead. It'll be more interesting that way, I trust. Gotcha, Kaya. Anytime, Kaya. We do have him on our team too, so.
Benny.
Oh man, I've been sick for a while and I haven't been feeling up to it, even though we got the new PC and everything. How's it going, Nick? I went over to get a coffee, but I think I burnt the beans. Try to keep me warm over here. My previous computer, oh, that thing was hot. This one, gentle as a breeze. You can barely hear it too. But that's mostly because it's like below my desk now. But I really wish I could have it like right on top of over here or something. I don't know. And maybe what if I just put it like behind the camera or something, because it does look pretty cool. Nick says, I'm good, just writing an essay for school. How are you? Oh, I'm doing fine, Nick. I'm doing fine. A little sick, like I said. Oh, that's really, the holiday vacations are coming up, right, Nick? So everyone's been doing essays. I haven't been able to get Angie to stream with me because she was doing one as well. Our plan, though, is to stream Delta Ruin, which I think would be fun. We might do it this coming holiday. We're celebrating Christmas. I'm not sure if you guys celebrate something over there in the winter times or December, really. Nick says, I noticed you streamed yesterday as well. Sorry I missed the stream. Don't worry about it, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Remember, I always post them up on YouTube afterwards. It might take a day or two, but I think it should be up by now. I've wanted to try to do some different things, but oh man, it's just, you know, I don't know how to start these things, you know. So in the meantime, we're gonna continue playing Genshin because now we can. Nick says I was doing the big sleep. Oh no, Yeah, I get you. It was pretty late. I started at like 6 over here, but I'm pretty sure over there it might as well be midnight, right? But everything's been good over here. We got a little bit of a walking moon going on right now. So be ready for future polls. Not this time though, cause I know that Albedo and Eula are on, and I like Albedo and everything, but I'm not into it right now. There's a lot of new characters coming up, and we might want to get those. It was 2 in the morning, I think. Oh no. Gotcha. Yeah, you should get your nice sleep. I was from I think 6 to 10. We streamed for 4 hours, and then after 10, I spent a little time with my sisters before we went to bed. Nick says Albedo quest is pretty cool. How far are you in right now? I'm not. Well, actually, as far as the days let me, right? Because today there's a new quest now, right? Yeah. So some of the story's still unlocked. Right now we're just going through the motions of doing these quests. Oh, this isn't gonna come out until next day. Okay. I thought today we would do it. But yeah, so far oh, sorry about that. So far we done the events. We can't do more, I'm guessing. Can we make a snowman? No. Complete puffy snowman simultaneously? What? What does that mean? Oh, we made 2. These guys are insanely cute. Oh, if only we were friends in the same world servers, right? Because then we could exchange components. Nick says, oh, Beatles quest is pretty cool. Yeah, I have not played the new quest. Finished the first part. New quest is tomorrow then. I don't know how to do the 2 snowman thing either. It's weird, right? Well, oh, are there more snowmen there? I know that there are a couple snowmans that we can go towards. I don't know if you see that. It says locate puffy snowman with Y. I don't know what it is on the keyboard, but there's like 2 snowmen here. And I'm guessing there's gonna be more, but I've only seen the 2 snowmen. Let's go take a look at how our 2 warriors are doing. We did give them their own little broomsticks, so they're becoming sphere fighters. Because apparently in this game there are more sphere fighters than any other character type, which is insane to me. We also leveled up the sword a little bit. I forgot to harvest some materials, but for today, so I might have skipped on like upgrading it. But here we go. There's our puffy snowman. I'm starting to take screenshots for the YouTube thumbnails too. So you're gonna see this guy right there on the YouTube thumbnail, I think. Look at these guys. I'm guessing there's gonna be more around here, but not now. They still have to like accumulate the snow somewhere or something. It'll be available tomorrow though. I don't see anything. I'm sure it's cool. Ah, gotcha. Alright, but what we are gonna do is we're gonna continue the Inazuma quest. So let me just release Sacred Sakura favor limit? What does that mean? Also, is this just a vast ocean of nothing? Like, is there really nothing here? This looks like a missed opportunity to just put like the Apple archipelagos right over here somewhere. I don't know. Stream is in 720 and my last internet has ran out, so I'm on audio only mode. Ah, no, Nick. Ah, gotcha. Alright, well, at least you can... I guess, see the YouTube videos. Because I'm gonna just, I used to just, I used to record, but now I'm just uploading the streams. I'm pretty sure that that'll be enough for, like, the YouTube channel. Because I don't know what Genshin did, like, the full screen mode is not working anymore, for my, like, for the resolution I want, so, I don't know, it's insane. Also, I'm not sure what's going on with my channel and this, like, it only giving out a 720p option. I'll take a look at that too. My computer's pretty beefy now, so I'm pretty sure whatever it is, I could probably handle it or something. It kind of defeats the purpose of, like, no one can see, but it's nice chatting with you anyway, though. I think if we go here, we can unlock this boat thing. Again, there's just a vast ocean of nothing over there. Are there like, you know how, like, there were, like, helitral towers? Are there towers over there? I can't believe that it would be, like, an ocean of nothing. It's between, like, Leeway and Inazuma, right? Alright, there is nothing here, but I think there's something... Oh, we can't go that way. What? Ah. Nick says, pretty sure the archipelago is somewhere near the Stormy Island, based on the lore. That's on both archipelago and the Stormy Island. Oh, gotcha. Alright, so this guy stopped us from going over there and unlocking the boat. Alright. So still we're confronting barriers here. Looks like the place where I left the boat is still there. That's interesting. So you can just leave the boat there and it'll stay there until when you log in the next session. Oh, let me activate the quest. This will make it much easier for me to see where we're going. So we're heading here, looks like. Oh, we're straight there.
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Microphone's kind of dusty here. Hold on. Oh. I'm gonna have to clean my equipment later. My computer too. It's been like 3 months. And 3 months is the time. After 3 months you should always clean out your computer for dust. That's gonna be one of my what are they called? Public service announcements. I want to try to make those. Imagine, like, if I have to do something, I'll just leave a couple of public service announcements. That'd be amazing. Remember, every 3 months, gotta clean the dust out of your computers. Don't want them to overheat or anything. Nick says, so, like, people tried to escape the Stormy Island and got lost and shipwrecked on the archipelago islands, basically. Or that's what I think, not sure. Gotcha. I mean, it does make a lot of sense. Also, it's very close to Mondstadt, too. Because remember that there's, like, a huge chunk of Mondstadt missing, like half of it. And it's been thrown across into the archipelagos. Or that's what, like, Albedo said as well.
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Alright, let's go check it out. Oh no, be careful, or dust bears, unlike the person who repaired my PC last year. Oh no, I remember you told me about that. Instead of dust bunny, oh, where am I going? Instead of dust bunnies, dust bears. Big chonkers right there.
You must also be
Opens the
here to
gates and
try and
gets
convince
attacked by dust.
Tejima to stay.
Oh, I understand that my computer has like a couple filters, so it might be easier to clean out. So I don't want that to get like clogged and then let dust through. I want to clean that out before that dust ever comes into the components inside. One of these days I'm gonna try to figure out how to connect my OBS with my phone, and then we could probably explore a little bit of my computer. I just like bring my phone over and then you guys can see it through the live stream. I think that'll be fun. You must be also what? You must be also be. I'm old. Here to try to convince Tajima to stay. What happened?
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago.
Oh.
Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him.
That's nice. No wonder. They're like, please, the children are safe to play when he's around. You're gonna send me your shots through Discord? Okay, hold on, let me see. I don't remember if you ever showed me anything before, but this will be interesting. Oh, also, I got a new phone. So, I could probably do some, what's it called? Let's plays of mobile phone games, I think. Would that be a good idea? We'll become a mobile game channel. We'll play all the getches. Oh, if you're wondering, the phone I have right now currently is called the Poco F3, or referred to as like in nickname they refer it as the Beast. If you look up Poco F3, oh my goodness, you're just gonna be bombarded with that name. Simply the Beast. Jeez. It's like a cool phone, but it's kind of embarrassing, you know. Yeah, this phone's the Beast. Oh, they also market it as the Beast for the Beast gamers. It's nice. It has like a nice cooling system on it and everything. Like it's I was gonna say it's very cold, but it just doesn't heat up that much. Oh, Nick, you heard about it?
But now,
yeah, I feel like
all
it
of a
should be like a
sudden,
little bit
he
famous
says he plans to leave us.
over there in the.
We can't help but wonder, was it
how do you
something
say
we
it?
did?
Eurasia? No. Over here in the U.S., they don't take too kindly to these phones.
We will gladly apologize if that's the case.
But I got myself
All
a
we
global
want is
one,
for him to stay.
so it's pretty fun. Come on, Tajima, don't be like that. Tajima, no. So why the change?
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree.
Nick says my phone is a Samsung Galaxy A21s. It isn't that expensive, but it's good. Hey, I'd go for an inexpensive phone too. This one, the average cost I think is $400 right now. But I had a deal in a store that like gave me like 10% off. So I got like $40 off of it, and it's not that much, but it does take away from like whatever I have to pay for like taxes and everything like that. Especially in like my current region. Nick says so expensive for me at least. Oh, I get you. It was very expensive. I mean, like it's like compared to my computer, right? My computer. Uh, how much did I use up on it? It's like half. It's like half the cost of my computer, almost half. My computer was maybe under 1,000. Uh, but again, it's just through constant looking at the deals and everything. I have like a store over here called Micro Center, and if Micro Center wants to sponsor me, that'd be great. Because they have a lot of cool stuff in there. but they had a bunch of deals where I can like whittle down the price of my computer to like very low. But again, my computer, I bought my computer with like integrated graphics. But it wasn't the best to do the streaming. But then a friend was nice enough to give me a graphics card that he was not using at all. And it turned out that he was like, I have a AMD 500 what is it, 580, and he just like gifted it to me. It's so cool. Oh man, I love him to bits for it. It's really nice. I've managed to like work it into the system, and it's running very nicely on here. Nick says my phone was like 220 USD converted. My PC was like 735 US converted. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's a large sum. It's again like going into the thousands, right? Just for both. But yeah, I did like a couple of gigs. And a few commissions, and I got enough to get this equipment set up, which is nice. Now I just have another PC that I'm not using, and it has like an Intel i7 in it. But I want to try to sell this guy to make up for the costs that I spent on the big computer and everything. So I think it'll work out. I do have the ability to use like 3 screens too, which is insane. But I don't have the desk. It's come to me not having the desk room to set up these things in like a nice and neatly sort of way. But yeah, jeez. Oh, the things you must the things that cost in life. Okay, Kenjiro, something to do with vision? Hunt decree? Does he have a vision? Oh no. Or no, he's visionless now.
It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer.
Well, I get it, right? Because technically the visions are like aspirations, right? Now maybe he's like trying to find a new aspiration. So he's been left almost soulless, this guy.
Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Oh, they literally just went ahead and said what I said. Me and this game is on par right now. We're like parallel to each other.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Also, we're talking about him like in front of him too, so it's kind of weird. Alright, I'm guessing we can talk to Tajima now.
Come
on, Tajima, what do you think?
So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
You lived here for a long time.
True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time?
Does a vision hold memories? Oh, it does sound like it, right? Because what's it called? No, I'm not sure. You know how there's like constellations and like every person has a constellation in the sky and Tibet, but like so, I feel that way, right? Because last time we were like with Fischl and she was like, oh, those meteors that are falling from the sky, that is someone's like someone's past and everything. And it says game logic, NPCs can't hear the conversation if they stand a bit further from the player. A magical sound barrier appears when players talk and people in the background can't hear. That's basically it, isn't it? Because I mean, we're doing a sneaking mission in the last stream, and and Paimon was just yapping around. Paimon was like telling me, "Hey, you should be quiet." I'm like, "Paimon, please, I'm sneaking," and you're flying around too. Like, what's going on? I can't become invisible like Paimon. That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone.
No. Oh, no. That sounds really bad.
In the past,
Discord when you can.
I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Yeah, I saw this one. Oh, you sent me a bunch of pictures. Yeah, I love that moment when Paimon's like, I'm not gonna be the one to draw. The Traveler is, because Paimon wants the Traveler to draw Paimon. Oh, did you take these screenshots, Nick? Nice. Amber with the snowman. Can my camera see this? There we go. That's a nice shot. I like that. Oh no, you trapped Lumine in a chimney. That's a good picture too. There you go. I don't know if you guys can see that. Amber too. He just decided to put everyone in a chimney. Well, in every game, right? What would be your first reaction to a chimney? Can I go in it? Oh, you have Kazuha? I want Kazuha. I heard that he's very good at just like mucking around in the sky. You can just like infinitely glide with your paraglider. The wings, right? Oh man, I don't think the camera's getting that one. Nope. I think the camera gave up. Oh, that's good. I like that. How do I do this? I'll leave a heart. There we go. Did that work? Oh, it did. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Kazuha is on the Stormy Island. It looks cool. Yeah, when doors don't work, you gotta do the Santa style through the chimney. Nice. I mean, like, again, like if you ever see a chimney that has a hole in it, you're like, did the developers leave a thing here? Can I go through the chimney? Isn't that just like normal like RPG fan gameplay or like skills? Going down every nook and cranny, even if it involves a chimney. There's a classic trope, right? That you can go like in a well and everything. I feel like that has to be a thing.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right?
Oh, there we go. That's it. Paimon, that is the best idea you ever had today.
But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then
Oh, where's she going?
it'll all come flooding back.
I keep forgetting how scrunched up Paimon's face is. It's so cute. She like flew off the screen too. I couldn't even see her animations.
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
Oh, he has a diary? That'll make things much easier.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, Nick, I have also been playing Halo Infinite multiplayer. Oh, but you said you don't like to play that, right? Ah, okay. I'm trying to find people to play together with, but it's just not working out. Everyone's like, nah, Halo for me, nah. I rather play what's it called? Apex Legends, apparently. I played Apex Legends for a little bit with a couple of my cousins, and oh my goodness, there is so much in that game. It's insane. The multiplayer doesn't cost money, only the campaign. That's what's happening right now. It's on Steam. If you go on Steam and see look at the multiplayer part of the game, you can download it. It doesn't download the entire campaign. I believe it is like maybe over 30 gigabytes. But I know that you have like internet restrictions, right? So like, if you're not gonna play it, then probably don't download it. Splitgate is free and it's like Halo and Portal combined, as I mentioned. I'll try Halo. Gotcha. I played Splitgate. I like it, but I love Halo because of the vehicles. I don't know if that's a good reason, but I love the futuristic vehicles that you can just ride around in the battlefield. It's very fun, and especially if you have like a coordinated team, where one guy just like gets on a turret and then you're just like driving around trying not to get hit by any flying rockets at you. I don't know. It's really fun. I had a lot of fun, but it's oh my goodness, the microtransactions in that game is insane, and trying to level up in the battle pass that they give it's crazy too. So if you're into that kind of stuff, I wouldn't suggest it, but just playing around with it, it's really fun. I'm not into shooters that much, but Halo is so much fun. I don't know. Also, the grappling hook. I think that's what got me into trying out that game. The grappling hook and probably tossing around big cubes. Nick says, based on Twitter, as soon as Halo Infinite came out, people just kind of switched to Halo. I don't know. It's fun. It's really what's it called? It's really, I don't know. It feels nice to play. I don't know how to describe it. Your movement, you're like jumping and everything. It feels nice. There's also like a little bit of customization when it comes to like a little AI that you carry around with you, and they're so much fun too. They just like comment on like every little thing that you do almost. I wonder where they're gonna go with that, or with the multiplayer aspect of that game. But yeah, okay, enough about that. I forgot about Tajima. This is a good story that's going on here. I want to see where it goes.
Yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Oh?
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
Gotcha. Alright, Tajima. Let me go in your house. Wait. Oh, wait, did I find it instantly?
Like Tejima's diary, all right.
I was just getting the plums.
Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead.
That's adorable. I messed it up, so I had to pretend it was something else. In order not to cause suspicion. Jeez.
Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab.
No. Hajima's been at it the whole time. Nick says, also I prefer chill games as well, but shooter games are fun as well. Pew pew intensifies. Yeah, that's true. That's really true. I tried to get into shooter games, but I'm just, I don't know. It just when there's like nothing to like to go with it, it's kind of dull at times. Oh, and speaking of which, we also have another new game that Angie gifted to me. We can now play the Spyro trilogy. So maybe a Spyro stream? Maybe we can do like try to do 100% Spyro trilogy stream? I'd be into it. I'm like down. But let's try to finish these Archon quests here. Until then.
I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance.
She was really chill about everything. Too bad Keith didn't have Kazuha in his party, right? He would have just infinitely flown to try to catch the kite.
Seems like your average diary of daily village life.
Hold on, Paimon, there's more.
Huh? Wait, there's more!
Oh. Again, me and Paimon right now on par.
I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession.
Oh? Oh no.
Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
Oh, what does this mean? Where's the shrine? Here it is.
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Oh, it might as well be. Let's see. I have to use it now? Oh, here we go. Alright. Where are we going? Oh, check.
Here we are! This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot.
Oh, that I felt like that tree appeared out of nowhere.
The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years?
Oh no, please don't be a dead kid.
Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look.
Right? It looks like maybe that might be like a tomb or something.
It looks like a letter.
Jeez.
The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago.
Well, let's take a look at his private notes.
Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
If we become separated during the war, go away from me in Konda village. It'll be a safe home for us there. Is that in Leeway? No, it's here. What?
Huh. So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone.
No. What does
But
this
he's been here
mean?
for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
All right. Look, Dejima, you've been here because you're waiting for someone.
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years.
I love that angle. Look at that. Like you can see like the landscape in the distance.
Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited.
Her? All right.
And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye.
Oh boy. At some point we'll all feel the same, I feel like. Next says, I forgot to show you the comic I've been working on. Finished the sketch finally. How I just had... Oh, now I just have to trace it and color it. Oh, nice. Oh, man. It's a wizard comment, and I worked hard on it. Ooh, let's see. Are you gonna send it through Discord? Let me see. Alright, I'll have that open.
How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out. Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
Is that why he got his vision? Does that make you feel sad?
No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream.
So do you still plan on leaving?
I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting.
Oh, next, this looks really cool. the tower. This looks very interesting, Nick. Did you like cut out the? Did you cut out like the drawings you made? The magic incident. Oh no, this. How's this gonna end, Nick? I love the way she's like, whoa! No, she became a little pig. Nick says it's a comic about a wizard. Oh, should I read it on stream, Nick? Is that okay? Do it? Nice. Gotcha. Nick says it's a comic about a wizard experimenting with magic and accidentally turning herself into a pig wizard. Oh no! I'm gonna put a wizard hat on the pig at the end. I forgot to do that. Ah, gotcha. I just imagine. I love the final frame of her going like, "Wah!" Or is it like she's turning into a pig? Is that like what the frame is? Jeez. Also, what drawing program are you using? I see that this is actually like digital, I think. Oh, you use Credo, right? Or do you use Gotcha. That's very cool, Nick. I like it. Really nice. I can't wait to see line art and colored. That'll be cool. But yeah, share once you're done. I betcha you're gonna be streaming it too, right? Nick says, drew it on paper, took a picture, and put it together in Krita. Oh, gotcha. So that you like kind of what's it called? You cut it out in Krita, basically. That's interesting. And you did the panels too, right? Were you using Krita's like like vertex tools, or what are they called? I don't know, it's because there's like a sketching ability you have in Krita, but there's also one where it lets you do like did it all yourself, gotcha. There's another set of tools that lets you like make lines with like vertices. But there's like a specific name they use in there. It's really nice because you can. Let's see, like next time we do like a drawing, you can basically draw inside the panel, and when you're drawing it, your sketching doesn't go outside of onto the paper. But usually it'd be better to like do line art on it and everything. I don't know, it's really cool. Let's see if we can like cover that over when we draw in Krita. It's really nice for making comics and everything too. Nick says there's comic templates, I think, but I didn't use that when you make the new canvas. The comic templates are really weird, though. Or I'm not sure. There's like a comic template, but you make the template, but you also create like this whole other set of directories in your computer, for the project, and supposedly the idea of that template is to let you like set up a whole project folder for your comic. It's really nice too, and I feel like that's where you'll learn like a couple of solutions for like panel making and everything. It's really nice. Nick says maybe if I was a comic artist, I would understand. Right now, I'm just confused at what I'm looking at. Oh, I getcha. Yeah. let's see. Oh, it'll be fun to cover something like that. Carry on waiting.
Although,
So he's gonna stay?
what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her?
Oh, but you can't just leave her, right?
When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness, the feeling that something is missing.
Nick says drawing comics with Denny. Oh boy. I'm not a comic book artist, but I have like dabbled into the different like tools that Krita has. I do have a page drawn of a comic, which I think might be fun to look at too. The only problem is that I spent so much like sketching and line arting the page that I came to like trying to color it, and then I got like very tired all at once. I don't know, but I think that file does have a lot of examples of me using that technique. It's insane. It's like you grab a layer that's a if only I could remember the name. It's like a vertex layer, and then you like make a copy, but it's not a copy of the layer. If not, it's a clone of the layer. It's insane. But it's really cool to use too. It feels like you're making like cutout shapes, or you're like putting a paper underneath another paper that's above it. That's how it feels like to me.
Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Losing a reason to feel sad is maybe the saddest thing of all.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too.
Oh no.
That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we?
Guess it's like a kind of.
Well, let's go find the next person.
Oh no, they're like sucking us into this rebellion thing that they're having.
According to Miss
Aren't
Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Nick says you've heard of drawing commissions? Get ready for comic commissions. Pay me monies and I'll draw you a comic. Nice, Nick. That'd be really cool if you can like manage all of that. That'd be very cool. Oh wait, hold on. Ooh, do we break these and then we can get in?
Let's light it up!
Ow.
Why do they never miss?
It does not look like that. That's the case. I'm not sure how to get into those things. They're like big purple orbs of lightning.
Off we go!
All right, it looks like this samurai is like around here, right? These foxes, they're just here. It's so strange. Here's a shrine. Now, I heard somewhere in Inazuma there is a cat that, like, resides in a shrine. And he gives you, like, 20 Primo Gems every day if you, like, clean his shrine out. But at some point, we're gonna visit this so-called cat.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, Nick says, oh yeah, that was a fun series of quests. Still haven't finished them all because I forgot to visit the cat. Oh no.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Emergency provisions? Like emergency food?
Oh, huh? And who are you?
Uh-oh. We're
One
gonna
of
offer up Paimon
Kurosawa's
there?
gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything.
Did he forget? What's going on
He's
here?
keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai.
Oh no.
It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
Kurosawa, what's the meaning of this? Look at his face. I don't want to talk about it. He's so grumpy.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today?
What is going on here? Next says, Traveler, who am I? Well, I was an illusion all along. Disappears. Where did the Traveler go? Oh, no.
My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to.
We heard you lost your vision recently.
That's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work.
What?
Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that.
Hey, the two guys are over there.
Feeling like someone owes me something.
So mad. Oh.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two.
Oh no, in the middle of a chase.
If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth.
How can you tell Paimon? Well, it feels like
But we better
he is
confer.
too.
Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say.
Alright, we'll take care of
We should
them.
be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
Yeah, because apparently there's no horses around these parts either, so... Pretty sure they're just on foot.
Don't worry. Hachiko will be.
Oh, I guess the quest is just gonna tell me where it is, isn't it? I thought we were gonna start tracking. What's the point of us tracking if we don't use it? Are they there? Looks like I'm going in. Oh, I thought we were attacking
We really
them.
outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
Oh. Oh, Nick says, I'm gonna go back to writing my essay. It's for English class and I have it written on my PC. But the teacher wants it written in my notebook. So yeah, I have to rewrite it on paper. Oh no. Nick says, I can show you it if you want. Sure, that's okay. I'll take a quick read through it.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from.
I've always wondered what kind of assignments you guys get over there for like English classes and everything. Would they be like the same type of assignments that we have over here for like other types of languages? I don't know. It's weird.
Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in Hoarder history.
How did these hoarders come all the way
You the
over
man,
here
boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
too? Oh, here we go. Where are we?
Another test subject.
They just talk differently now. Get over there.
You're open.
Access denied.
Alright.
My companions need me.
You're open.
Oh. Just freeze him again. Let's just toss him into the water. There you go.
There goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
Nick says, I'm guessing the English class over there is like my main language class over here. Grammar, essays, about book, etc. At tech. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure that would be the case, but we do also have like not extra curriculum. We do have like classes where we get to learn other languages as well. So I wonder if those classes are like what you have for English class. We go over like through like simple like conversations that we can have through like the language we choose to learn as a second language. So that's kind of what I meant. Nick says, but for English class, it's grammar and translation from English to my language and the other way around. Ah, gotcha. So in this case, is the essay long? I know that we did write an essay in I took French class, if that helps. We did write an essay, but it wasn't that big of an essay. To begin with, like, I don't think it could be considered an essay. It's more like a weird essay with conversation. Next says this year we are told to try writing an essay. Gotcha. Yeah, it's weird how they prioritize second languages over here. I mean, I have like a second language that's more like my my home language, because English it would be like my second language in this case. And I know Spanish even more. This year I sent it on Discord. It has 300 and something words. Oh no, gotcha. Let's take a look-see. That would have been nice if you can print it out, right? Not like write it in your notebook. I'm guessing your teacher collects notebooks at the end of class, right? We did have a notebook for my French class, but it was basically the teacher went around and collected the notebooks at some point, and we should have had our assignments done. So while we were doing other work, they would be grading our notebooks. A for and against essay, going to higher education after high school. Should I read it, Nick? You want me to read it? What do you think? If you want? Sure, I'll read it. See. Okay, Nick, so you wrote here, going to higher education after high school. After finishing high school, some students decide to go to higher education like universities or colleges. However, other students might not want to go to higher education, and they might want to just start working right away. There are upsides and downsides for both options. Gotcha. So you're like doing a pros and cons sort of thing, right? There's like of like two topics, I guess. Well, it's the same topic, but like different varieties within it, right? And in this case, going to work after your education or trying to invest into going into higher education. Reading stream, nice. I've been wanting to do one of those, like just try to read like all the Genshin Impact like books that we can find around. That'd be like a nice thing to do, I think. Okay, so firstly, ooh, nice transition. I see that, Nick. Firstly, one of the upsides from going to university is that you'll be able to find a better paying job with the degree that you get. But on the other hand, since most universities require that you need to pay large amounts of money, you will probably be in debt to, for most of your life until you repay the loans that you had to take from the bank. So that's a big downside. Luckily, if you studied during high school, you might be able to get a scholarship from the university that you want to go to. So that would save you from the financial debt, but it depends on the university. As for the upsides and downsides of not going to higher education, firstly, one of the downside is that since most jobs nowadays require is it right? Require... I feel like it should be a, not an. But U is a vowel. Require... that's weird. Nowadays require a university degree. You will be struck at a low-paying dead-end job. However, one of the upsides is that you could start your own business, for example, if you have the motivation and willpower to do so. Furthermore, you could also become a freelancer and work that way by opening up commissions and taking orders. There is freelancing for artists that can do drawings, songwriting, or music composing, programming, and everything in that category, right? Oh, you put like 3 dots. So it can be profitable, but depends on the number of customers that you get as well as the quality of the specific thing you are making. In conclusion, both decisions jeez, can be good, so it depends on what we have planned for the future. Ooh, that's nice, Nick. I like that. I like that ending. Are you gonna write more into it? Or would that be like it so far? Nick says the program also says that I'm not sure. Nick says it is good. Gotcha. What? Is it good? Yeah, it's really good. I'm just not sure about the grammar for the I feel like it should be a university degree. But you got it right. It is like a vowel. The U would have an and, but it just sounds a bit weird here. Let me just look that up real quick. A university. I think it's just A. It's like one of those weird occasions that you don't think about it that much. Yeah, it should say A university. That sounds way better. So probably change that. I'm getting the same thing too, and I don't know. I've never used an university before, so maybe that's why I feel a bit weird saying it as well. Yeah, but everything else it's great. It's really great. I just at the end I just can't pronounce decisions. I don't know. It feels weird to me, but that's just me. That's not you. Everything is like spelled correctly and that too. I would say there are a lot of run-on sentences, and I kind of like what's it called? It's kind of like you're going into like 2 different topics in the same sentence. You can tell where a run-on sentence is, where the sentence is just going a little bit too far to how much like you could like breathe in some breaths, if you know what I mean. Nick says I could have made the screenshot bigger. I don't want to make you read a tiny screenshot. No, it's fine. I can increase the view. I can like what's it called? Zoom into the picture. I can read it perfectly fine. I think let me find a run-on sentence here. It does look like you have one on the second paragraph, the last sentence. Luckily, if you studied during high school, you might be able to get a scholarship from the university you want to go to. And then you could put a period there after 2, and then do take away the so, and then probably put something other than that in the beginning. But it would be like that would save you from financial debt, but it depends on the university. You get what I mean? Gotcha. Yeah, so that's the only thing I see on this. But everything is like spelled out correctly, and everything makes sense too. So great job, Nick. That's really cool. That's nice. Grammar with Danny. But not pronunciations with Danny. He's I'm not that good. Decisions. Ever since Angie came back to me and said, Danny, what do you say when you pronounce and? Do you say on or and? I'm like, what do you mean on? What is on? On? It's like the royal we almost. One does not simply. have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something like that. I don't know. I've always said and but apparently it's a disgusting way to say and or something like that. I don't know. It's weird. It's like when in what is it? Is it Great Britain? They have the instead of saying H, they pronounce it H. H. It's so weird. Nick says the second part could be removed. Yes, thanks for the help. Gotcha. Yeah, English is insane. It has so many other languages in it, like in the form of words. For example, in my language, the front bit of the house, or even the back bit of the house, which would technically be the backyard, we call it the patio. That's how we pronounce it. But in English, they grabbed that word and they just inserted it into English. But but they pronounce it patio. Patio instead of patio. I don't know. Again, English is like a very insane language to learn, if anything. I've heard that other languages are like very difficult too. But I feel like it's more of in the way they speak it. English is just crazy because they have a bunch of words that aren't even in the region they're in, if that makes sense. It's just a big it's a big mixing pot of words, if anything. Not mostly made up of their homeland English too. So not likely. Word has it you looted Kurosawa's house.
Kurosawa? Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside.
Ooh, what?
I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Yeah, well, I guess Paimon decided for us.
Huh? What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs!
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this.
Oh no. Has he been supplying everyone with like food? Like in from his pocket?
As for you guys,
Oh
you're free to
no.
go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Paimon, there we go.
Yes, of course.
Everyone should be afraid of Paimon.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
The samurai has big depths to the stores. Yeah, but I feel like, is it like he actually bought provisions for the people here? You know?
I've been to the outside world before.
Oh man, she's way up there.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
Please speak to President Sung. I'm just...
Don't we have like a teleport up there? Oh, it looks like it. Just go there. Like that. There we go.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
About these IOUs. How did she
so
know?
you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
No, no.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions.
Oh no.
But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
Oh no.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now.
Oh, he's very noble though.
Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
Well, fortunately, he doesn't remember.
I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Oh no.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now.
Wait a second. Is that sword what I think it is? Is it who's looking for a sword back in I think Leeway, right? Is that Razor? Razor?
I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell.
That'd be weird if they're just like connected like that.
In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
Oh no.
But we didn't buy anything.
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
Alright, small beans.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession.
And we all know Paimon, she wants a sword. Even better if it's priceless, you know? Oof. That hits home. I help everyone when they ask for help, yet they complain. And I can't help them that one time. So yeah, people don't appreciate help. No.
Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
I get you, Nick. Same goes here. Woohoo! I feel like everyone's maybe had one of those days, you know? Oh, maybe not everyone, right? Where? Oh, there we go. Alright. What? Jeez, I love Inazuma. I can't wait for us to explore the other islands too. Hey, how's it going? Are you cooking some soup, Kurosawa? Look, he's cooking soup for the whole village.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
Well, I made soup for them, and they were really thankful for it too.
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left.
Oh no.
It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often.
Oh wait, hold on, Kurosawa. Hold on.
Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Actually, you recount your encounter with the treasure hoarders and conversation. Oh.
It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything.
This is really bad. I don't like this.
Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
The sword?
This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember.
Jeez. Do memories power up everyone's visions here? That'd be insanely cool, right?
All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Oh, he's smiling a bit, but he can't remember.
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
The words are virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice?
No, not virtue. Virtue. Okay, he's making fun of my mispronunciations now, too.
Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need, and look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision, and the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade.
Nick says virtue, virtual. What?
I'm incapable of being a good person, Yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Losing a vision is no trifling matter.
Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision.
Or do we? Are we the vision? Ta-da!
Let's go find the next poor soul.
Alright. 2 down, 1 to go. Oh, we're right there. Oh! Oh. Jeez.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts.
And I love the little walks that we take now with
Paimon
Paimon.
heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Oh no, what are they doing to him?
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately!
Whoa.
Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
We'll live. I'm pretty sure.
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
We're here to become disciples.
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being.
I'm not going back until I can call him my sensei.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since.
Oh no, a couple of lost memories.
He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island.
Oh, Jesus,
The
up
head
there?
shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
Wait, really? We have to wait? Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. How do we bring up the time again? Wait until night for the exorcism. That's at 18 to 24. Like there?
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away.
Oh, he doesn't know that he doesn't know.
It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's, his senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago, and he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue.
What did the shrine maiden do?
The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
The shrine maiden just like karate chopped him. What happened in there? Sleep, Sensei, sleep. What? Is that the Sensei? What? Where's he going?
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
Another sneaky mission? Nope.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Alright, here we go.
Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
I don't know, but I'm getting great loot out of this.
Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
Here he is.
How did you catch up with me so quickly?
Simple. I used the sprint button.
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day. Long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you
Anzai?
Oh.
Yes, that's me.
Why did you run?
Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again.
And why were you close by?
When we were young, we trained under the same swordmaster, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best swordmaster, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade.
You are no blade master.
I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me.
What? Nick says, "Oi, I used to be the cool sensei before he showed up. Now I'm jealous. How dare they praise him and not me?" The dude, basically. The big jelly.
Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since
One of the
freed his
biggest
mind
jelly.
from
He
all
has
agitation.
jelly all over him.
He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Thank you, Nick. Nick says bless you. Yeah, I sneezed. It was a good sneeze, though. I feel like I got it out.
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make-Yoshi Sui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations for me.
I was the one. I did it.
Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back.
Just like that? Oh no, you'd think he'd like stay a bit more.
Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body.
No.
After that I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down though, I still respected his mastery of the blade, and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Make-Yoshi Sui art to perfection.
He's worried.
I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten.
No.
So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself.
What a worry Look at him.
Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
I feel like we should, though. Oh no, that's a shame. Yay, this is my chance. Oh, okay. It was here, right? Okay, here we go. Oh no! What? Jeez.
You're saying
I
he
should
isn't
glide
possessed?
down. I don't know why I keep like letting Benny fall.
Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible?
Oh, the meme?
No,
Let me show you.
I refuse to believe it.
Gotcha. I'll check.
Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please, try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty.
You know what? I forgot that in Genshin, ghosts are real.
And all is certainly not lost. For I
was
received
about to say,
word
like,
not
what do
long
you mean,
ago
like,
that Lady
possessions?
Yae has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
What demon forms are there?
Lady Yae?
I mean,
Is
there's a
that
lot of them, aren't there?
The same Lady Yae that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news. Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yae is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yae can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yae?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is
Give
your
him,
timely
give her
arrival
a
at the
sugared
Grand
slime.
Narukami Shrine. Lady Yae does
This is how
not
we
like
gave,
to be kept
what's her
waiting.
name? Ningguang.
I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who'd have thought Lady Yae herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yae's attention?
Whoa, hold on, guys. Stop fighting. Everyone's really
No,
mad.
that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yae, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
I will gladly join.
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yae. We're curious to meet her too.
Better not be like a potted plant like we saw last time.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
Boy, would this be like the place we stopped at? Keep going. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness, it's all the way up there. Jeez. What would be the quickest way to get up there? It's like here, I think, right? That's like a long trek up there. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. Alright, let's go get these. What are these? There's two of them, right? Right? Oh no, are those like the flowers? Oh, we got one. Alright. Whoa. Is that a chest? No. Where'd that thing go? Oh, it's over there. Oh, you sent it? Alright, hold on. The sensei has lost his mind, thinking to himself. Now is my chance to replace him.
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck,
Oh, this
the
is so
opposite
good.
is probably true for me.
the machine's like, oh, but like in the mirror you can see him smiling like, hey, got him. Oh, that's good, Nick.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Jeez. Is this it? Oh. Thank you, I guess.
It's a miracle!
Alright, I thought we could whack it or something. Oh. Why is everything flying up here? Oh. Okay. And where do we go after this? That way?
Adventure time!
Oh no, I think I lost my thing. Ooh. Oh, where are we going? Not here, apparently. Oh, no, go back up. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay, let's get this again. What? No. Woo. Ah, there it is. Jeez, that's a whole track. Nick says the stream has been fun. There is Genshin reading, essay reading, comic talk, memes. Yeah, jeez, so much. Also, I'm doing like the weird platforming up here too. I feel like that also counts. I think, jeez. The stream has been eventful. Yes. Oh, I think we landed it. Here we go.
Off we go!
Okay, so we're just making our way up to the shrine here. Pretty cool. Oh, let's get this though. And the teleport waypoint. There we go. So we don't have to do that all over again. Gee.
What? Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Ooh, she's having a troublesome time over there. I'm guessing these are all the shrine maidens as well.
Do you think?
Oh, thank you
that's
for being
Lady
here
Ai?
too, Nick, though. This has been very
No
fun.
wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now?
Uh-oh.
It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever
Nick says
seen us
it,
before.
yeah, it has.
Keep away. Keep away from me.
Wait, he's right there already?
I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness.
No. Why did she say it like that?
As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths.
This is nasty.
As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yi, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it.
Oh no.
There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the Swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest Swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead.
She's so direct, too.
When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Onsai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Onsai?
How did he get up here?
From?
Yeah, we had to do a whole trek and everything.
Follow us the whole way here?
Onsai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran.
Oh, Onsai.
I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
Oh, but what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start?
Yeah, Onsai doesn't want revenge.
If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days.
Pirates? You mean like Beidou? What's going on here? I've never seen any other pirate.
I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise, and I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
And Nick says, but what if there was a version of the treasure hoarders that were pirates, battling you in the water, shooting with cannons from the ships and stuff? That would actually be very cool. And I feel like it should be part of like that big ocean area that we have in Tavat there. Between Inazuma and Maset and Leeway. It says Sea of Thieves Genshin Edition. That'd be cool. I would like that to happen.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
Thank the head shrine maiden.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Yes, it seems as good as... What? As good as... What? As good of a resolution as we can hope for.
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
Uh-oh.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
What do you mean?
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Well, I would be, left without words too. What's going on? What do you mean?
Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Alright. Looks like we're done with that. Oh! This is the sacred Sakura. What do we do here?
See that he stays safe.
Oh, it's in the shape of a fox. Right, is that it? Oh, electro sigils. We have 5 so far. We need 25. Oh, what's this? Oh, geez, you know what it is? It's like the dragon spine tree. Oh, and this is how we level up our thing, right? What is it? The type is electro and their elemental energy is less than equal to 50% electro grana. will slowly regenerate energy for them. What the heck? Okay. Well, we can't mess around with it yet. Also, can we just fly down here? And I also see a thing here. It might be like on top of the building. You know, the purple stuff. Let's get that real quick before we leave. There it is. How many do we have so far? Can we increase our stamina yet? Oh, 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 oh. Close one. There's another one. Wait, hold on. Where? Down here? You guys see that, right? It's like somewhere inside the mountain. Is that it? Oh, I shouldn't be wandering off too much. This is all flowing, right? So there must be like a underneath part too. Or not. Probably a cave? That looks more like a ladder. Oh, and then there's this thing here. And there's that down there too. Would that be it? Let's quickly fall down before we lose all our stamina. No, that's this. Let's unlock this. It's a dungeon here. But it also works as a teleport waypoint, so that's good to have. But I did see this guy over here. Look at this guy. Whoa! That's another Electro-Oculus. Not to be confused with the Oculus. Oh, there's another one here. There's so many. There's two?
Back off!
There's one up there. And I'm guessing that there should be others that I have to activate, right? They're like the little energy things here. Okay, we have two. There's four in total. Oh boy. These guys are called what? Ruin Cruiser. Oh, what is that guy? That guy's scary. I think we could at least get up here, though. That does not look good. Oh! Those guys aim at you really fast. Okay, we can at least get that. Whoa! I guess let's fight these guys.
Adventure time. Yeah. Let's light it up. Off we go.
I don't like that they make little lasers.
Back off! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Okay, we got one. There's like 2 more here.
Let's light it up!
We're way behind.
Ooh, that did the trick. There we go. Looks like these guys don't like cryo. Alright, there we go. Did something unlock? Oh, this is still locked. Hello. Hello, how you doing? Good. I'm good too. Yes, wait. Wait. Ah, man, I really want to do this thing, but it seems like too much though. Also, do the Sakura blooms, can I just collect them by whacking them with Electro? Oh, it looks like, yeah. Ah. Ah. That changes everything. Oh. What is that?
Born of ice and frost.
These guys do not like cryo. Oh, and I can attack them once they're charging up. There we go. As for this puzzle, I don't know. Oh, I guess I'll just save it for next time. Let's go this way.
We go.
But now I know that I can collect these things. The Sakura flowers, you can just tap them with Electro and that's it. I'm guessing we could just teleport over there too, though. Let me just check. Right over here. Yeah, I forgot that we had like an actual teleportation device over here. Let's go see Ayaka. Oh Jesus, that looked like Bennett was like fusing into the door at the end there.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Oh, we get a whole cinematic and everything? Oh. Wait a second. Oh, we get to see her now, don't we? Nick says Bennett is now a door. Oh no. Oh, we get to see Ayaka. There she is.
It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Ooh, Ayaka reveal. I really wanted to get her when she came out, but I could never get enough Primo Gems for her. So let's see if maybe next time we can like maybe pull for her. That'll be cool. What is she like? She's an Ice Queen. There you go. Nah, she's like Cryo, I think. What do we say? Actually, we didn't really help at all. The damage done by losing a vision can't be completely undone.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
You imagine Ayaka having to carry around a humongous screen to, like, go visit people?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that one scene from Spy Kids. I don't know if you guys ever seen Spy Kids, but which one was it? Was it Spy Kids 2? Junie couldn't see the president's daughter because there was like a whole bunch of bodyguards in a circle around them. Oh, you haven't seen Spy Kids, Nick. Well, I can't say it's a classic, but it's one of those like kids movies that are really fun to watch, but are annoying if you watch them like over 2 times. I feel like, but yeah, it's like I think it's a trilogy. It's literally just Spy Kids 1 through 3, and then afterwards that's like another era of Spy Kids. But I do suggest it. They're really fun. It's like wacky type of fun. I mean, come on, they're Spy Kids. Literally, they're just kids that are spies.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh no.
Oh.
Paimon keeping
Paimon,
everything
you are
straight.
most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Friend request accepted.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
I hope that they can one day be free from their torment. It seems to be a fate worse than death. Now let's go with the first one.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential.
Nick says Spy Kids 3D was the 3rd one, and it had a virtual game thing, if I remember correctly. I caught it on TV many years ago and watched it for a bit. Gotcha. I know. Yeah, it like unraveled really quickly into like something else. The Spy Kids series. Not really happy where it went. Honestly, it was a nice movie about like kids accidentally becoming spies. But then it like just turned into like I don't know, some weird. I don't know what type of reference they were going for like the other 2 movies, but it looks like it was just a movie they made for fun.
Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
Oh boy, here we go. She changed our minds, or the Traveler's mind, right? I will help you fight the Vision Hunt decree.
You will? Really?
But you must keep the promise you made me.
Naturally.
Oh no.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. I'd place my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains
like
to
the
matters
Traveler
of a
was
more
like, okay,
confidential
I'll
nature,
spend a bit of time
perhaps
helping
we can
you
move to the
fight
Komori
this
tea house?
decree.
We
But then
ought
we
not
have
to
to have-
involve
we
other
have to
members
get a
of the
move on.
Ashiro Commission.
Oh, we're going to the tea house. Oh, that's where everything happens. Everything goes down in the tea house committee
Please
here.
continue without me. I'll keep watch.
No, Tama. Oh.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
Well, for one thing, I see that there's like a bunch of mochis over there, right? Or I don't know. I think they're called something else.
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
Oh yeah, secret base tea house.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
Oh, here we go. Question time. Alright. What kind of god is the Raiden Shogun?
The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies.
Nick says that the third one kind of reminds me of Code Lyoko. It's a cartoon I watched back in the day. It was cool, and it had kids going in a virtual realm to battle a computer virus or something. I enjoyed it. Hold on, Nick. Hold on, I gotta see this. Code Lyoko. Oh, I see it. Wait, is it on Netflix? It is. Oh, I thought they were 3D. Wait, is the 3D version on Netflix? And there used to be a 2D version. 2D, I mean like the cartoon that you mentioned. Oh boy, it looks like I'm gonna have to look at this a little bit more. There's a cartoon and a live action one. Oh, gotcha. You know, when you mentioned this cartoon, it kind of brought me back to over here. We had what was it called? Cyberspace. No, it wasn't called that. Show. Oh, Cyber Chase. Look it up. It's called Cyber Chase. Wait, hold on. I'll just send you a thing over here on Discord. I remember watching Cyber Chase a lot. It was a good show about these kids going into like this like the show you mentioned, into like this this virtual realm again. But the fun part about the show is that you would also learn math skills as you watched the show, and it kind of made everything make more sense. I think, is this it? There you go. Can I send you that? Oh, that is a wall of text. Let me click on it. I'll send you to Google though. Yeah, so it was like these three kids. I think there was a fourth one. But the main evil guy was called the Hacker, and he, oh my god, he is such a character. You know what he reminds me? He reminds me of Hades from Hercules almost. And it's just the way that it's the hacker and his two minions that make it look like that. They also had a 3D cyber computer, I guess. I'm not sure what she was called. Oh, she was just called the motherboard. It was like this 3D head that would like give them like missions, I think. That was the thing. Next says the cartoon was made in a cool way. When they are outside in the real world, it's a 2D cartoon, but when they are inside the virtual realm, it's 3D CGI graphics. Oh, what the heck? So it's a combination of both then. That's really cool. I'll take a look into that show. And again, there was a Cyber Chase. It was on PBS Kids for us over here. PBS was Kids was a is still, I think. It's like a free TV program that kids could watch in and tune into like morning cartoons and everything like that. Yeah, but you guys had Odioko and we had Cyber Chase, I guess. It's like, I don't know, when you said that, it felt like a parallel almost. Cyber Chase. Hello, Chichel. We'll do the homework, Chichel. Yeah?
Oh, I'm bored.
Uh-huh. So you had a teacher that said, I'm bored. Let's go to the gym. And then he said, I'm bored at the gym. If you guys want to do something. Jeez. Alright. I'm guessing. Like really echoing in the gyms. Alright, sorry.
She inspires awe, commands respect,
Gym teachers these
and
days.
exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
Is she a robot like Albedo?
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt
Well,
decree
Albedo
is
does have
something that has
somewhat
no
of emotions,
implications
right?
whatsoever.
Never mind. I take it back.
After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others.
Oh.
Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt decree is one of indifference.
Oh no.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
So if it doesn't involve me, who cares? That's the kind of attitude.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt decree.
Have you raised a formal objection to the Vision Hunt decree?
Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped.
Oh no.
They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
Uh-oh. Busted. I have no further questions.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Oh, please, Paimon, don't be the eternal juice question.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Is that a thing?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Must have been where Venti went. Oh yeah, wait, he makes stuff too. I forgot that was a thing he does. I kind of want one too.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who
we
is
don't have
providing
one.
us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Oh no!
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
He has saved many others.
Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt.
So you're offloading the job to me, huh?
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Nagonohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Gotcha. Gotcha. But I feel like we should end it here. Because it's been a while. Oh my goodness. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Alright. Thank you. Everyone who stayed to watch the stream. Thank you, Nick, for always joining us. Jeez, a lot happened. We couldn't even do the snow event. What about the third snowman? Our third boy. Ah, man. It was nice having you, Nick. That was good. That was some good fun. I'll see you guys next time. And take care. Bye. Paimon's tired too. Look at her.